Alright, well, welcome to Minecraft. This is the build of my tower in progress, okay? So right now, I'm watching myself go. So right now, I'm tracing out an outline for the tower. At least for the top of the tower. And so while I'm going and making this little trace out of the shape, I want to talk about making this video. I was recording several videos, while I was building this tower, and, you know, it was a really good exercise for me, I found. Obviously, you know, it was funny watching back. Usually I hate the sound of my voice, but it was actually funny watching back because, you know, I'm hearing myself struggling to count the blocks as I'm doing at the lower half of this screen. It was just fun to hear myself counting out the blocks and struggling to keep track of where I was. And so here I started making the other side of the tower, but in a little bit you're gonna see that I actually realized, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I actually realized it was way too small. So I had to make it even wider. Anyway, as I struggled to build and I was in the middle of counting out numbers, I was taking the time to sort of describe the situation that I'm in right now, basically. And I was watching the evolution of my thoughts, trying to figure myself out. Pretty much. Trying to figure out how my brain works. All the things that make up Electro. Because I basically lied about who I was for so long that I had kind of forgotten. And it's nobody's fault other than mine. So I can't blame anyone else. So, and I can't say that all that really matters is that I'm trying, because in the process of me forgetting who I was, I hurt a lot of people by lying to them. And not necessarily just a lot of people, but the most important thing is that I hurt people that loved me. And somewhere in my sick brain, I thought that they didn't. Well, I can't say that. Somewhere in the back of my head, I knew that they loved me. But one way that I described it in a journal. This is a really personal thing, I know, but you know, oh well. And one thing that I definitely described in my journal was, I knew that they loved me, but it felt like their belief in me was not there. In fact, the exact quote was, "Their love may be unconditional, but their belief in me isn't." And I can tell you right now, that's absolutely not true. Because they have invested so much time into my life. So much money into my life. And what has it resulted in? And honestly, I don't even know. It resulted in something, or it's going to result in something. I can't even tell you what that is yet. I should be able to, right? Like, I should be able to, but I haven't the faintest idea. And I didn't know for a long time. So that's where I was, just trying to figure out who I was again, where I was going, and that, you know, I could eventually figure out that I could eventually find myself after all these years of lying, you know?